for the flag off of Eneka internal roads by the River State government. Please stay with us.
This is a live Channels television event.
Or a great shoulder, because you're a great man. And Your Excellency, we have also come to observe that you have also used this, your wrestling tactics and prowess in your political dealings in River State and also in Nigeria. You have always used these tactics, Your Excellency, to deal with your political opponents. And we are happy about that. And we say, Yerisi, Sonobane, we are happy with you. Your Excellency, we know that with this construction, the people of Eneka will be in for good for it. It will improve the economic base, and more so, it will go a long way into ameliorating the perennial flooding that also bedeviled this community. Thank you, sir, for this, your magnanimity, that the people will never forget. Excellency, before I conclude, please let me passionately plead with you. Your Excellency, because of the ongoing flyover projects at Rumola, Rumokuta, and Umboba Location Road Junction, and because of the grid, the traffic grid this will bring, Father, we plead that you remember passionately too the SAS road, because it's going to serve as a veritable link road to ease traffic for our people within these areas. Your Excellency, once again, your people are happy with you, and we're in support of you. Once again, we'll say, Nyerisi, Nundeji Nabasunobia, Anobiala we. Thank you, sir.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, may I at this point invite the three lords with their traditional dance step and a cow women group. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please let's put our hands together for the Eneka Women Group as a dance out. Thank you. Thank you very much. May I now invite the Rupoku Women Group. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please can we put our hands together for Rupoku Women Group. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please can we put our hands together one more time for Rupoku Women Group and the dance out. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, may I now invite the Wembe Cultural Group. Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please can we put our hands together for Wembe Cultural Group. Thank you very much, the Wembe Cultural Group. Please let's put our hands together for them to dance now. General Thank you so much. Thank you. May I now invite the Eneka wrestling group of Eneka. very much, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Please can we put our hands together for the Eneka group of Eneka. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, may I now invite for the project description the Honorable Commissioner for Works in Rivers State, Judge Kelly D. Alabo, FNIQS.
Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Rivers State, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Rivers State, the Speaker, Rivers State House of Assembly, Your Excellency, I pray your leave to lean on protocols already properly established by the compare. Your Excellency, we are here today in Rumesora community for the flag off of the Eneka internal road project. Excellency, this road project will be 5.3 kilometers long. Out of the 5.3 kilometers, 4.7 kilometers will be purely flexible pavement, which is asphaltic concrete, and about 700 meters will be a composite pavement. That's a combination of both rigid and flexible pavement. That is because of the poor geotechnical characteristics of the soil. Your Excellency, the project will have approximately 9 kilometers of drains because there are areas where we'll have two sides drains. Where we have a minimum of 9-meter width, we'll be having two side drains. But because it's a built-up area where we have less than 8-meter width, we're going to have one side drain. Your Excellency, the completion period for this project is 5 months and nothing more than 5 months, and we expect that the contractor should be able to deliver that. Thank you, and God bless you.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, to give a remark on behalf of the contractor L&D Nigeria Limited, may I invite Chief Ernest Amadi, PhD.
His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Rivers State, Chief Barrister Ezebon Yeson Wike, GSSRO, Pillar of Sports Africa, Commander of the Order of Niger. Her Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Rivers State, the Chairman of Rivers State Traditional Ruler Councils, the Chairman of the Rivers State Elders Forum, members of the Executive Council, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we thank you very much for giving us this opportunity. Some years ago, at the inception of this government, somebody asked me, what do you think about the governor? I said, well, the governor has a lot of energy. And if a man has a lot of energy, he either uses it for good or uses it for evil. But from our experience and what we have seen over years, tapping into new rivers vision, we have seen massive and infrastructural development in the state, beyond proportion and about the best that we have seen in previous governments. We are lucky to partake in this vision of progress, vision of development, and vision of re-engineering the state. My duty and my task here is simple, as the MD of L&D Nigeria Limited, is to receive the site, make sure that the project is done in accordance to specification and River State standard, and to the best of quality, based on existing projects that have been going on and the ones that have been concluded. One thing we assure you, His Excellency, is that you will also be the one to commission this project. So we undertake to take this project within record time. Thank you, and God bless the people of River State.
Your name is Yahweh. Your name is Yahweh. You are a miracle working God. Your name is Yahweh. I saw your name is Yahweh.
May I respectfully invite to give his address and officially flag off the construction of Eneka Internal Road, the Governor of River State, His Excellency, yes, sir.
You too much.
Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Adia State, the Chairman of the Elders Council of River State, the former Deputy National Chairman of our party, Dr. Sans Jaja, distinguished senators, particularly Senator John Azotambata, Senator Adaware Papo, leaders of our party and the states that are here, Chairman of River State National Rulers Council and members of the council, and let me specifically recognize the Israel Harper and the primary ruler of the Eneka community and Rokoko that I've seen here, and members of Apple Council of Chiefs, Chairman and Deputy Chairman of the Local Government Council, the Deputy Chairman of our party and members of the State Executive Committee of our party, the representative of other Abo Federal Constituency and members of the State Assembly that are here, our dear women who have entertained us here very well, our dear youths that have come to identify with us, our dear friends, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. The crazy about to make cow. What happens about Anbeka? And the council about Anbeka? What was about Anbeka? Anbeka? There you are, my dear brothers and sisters, let me, to the glory of Almighty God, thank His infinite mercies for today, being the 29th of August 2022, that when the community called Eneka, particularly Rumesara, my life, my political story cannot be complete without mentioning Eneka. For all those who know me very well know that in terms of education, Eneka has impacted on me. Politically, Eneka has impacted on me. Your son who is here, Senator John Mbata, was the person who sponsored me first to be chairman of Abo Local Government Council. And so, for whatever we do, we must appreciate those who have contributed one way or the other in their life. Yes, today I'm a governor, but who knows if I was not chairman then, whether people would have known the kind of person I am. It was because I was chairman. It was because as chairman that time, I excelled as chairman of local government. And so that has given me the opportunity to be where I am today. So the entire community, through your son, I want to say thank you to all of you. Let me also thank Venerable Aka, who is the chairman of Rivers State Universal Basic Education Authority, who, as a reverend, has shown much commitment, has shown much support for the development of the state, and in particular to his community, Eneka and Rumesara. He was one who brought to my attention the deployable roads in Rumesara community. So I want to sincerely thank him for this. Yesterday, I was talking with Senator John Mbata, and he was telling me that the community wants to present an address. I told him I don't want an address, because I know that address will be loaded with so many things. And, you know, I may be tempted to make promise, and that promise will not fulfill it, because my time is coming to an end. So I don't want to make a promise that I cannot fulfill. So I tried to tell him, please, you should do me the favor of let the community not read. It's okay. They will smuggle it to me and give me. I said, look, that will complicate matter. So I thank you, sir, for listening to me and for the community not presenting an address to me. And I thank the community for adhering to that advice. Because see, one thing I found out is that politicians, Nigerian politicians in particular, and we have taken that granted. Our people, whatever you want to say to them, just say it. It doesn't matter whether you fulfill it or not. And that's why when politicians make promises, they don't fulfill, they still come back to you and say, look, I will do it the next time I come. And then our people fall into it. So sometimes I say, who are we to blame? Are we to blame the politicians, or we are to blame the electorates? So I don't want to fall into that victim. I want to say that I promise to do these internal roads, and by the grace of God, by the next 5 months, we'll come back here and commission these internal roads. Let me assure the people of Eneka, which I told Senator John Mbata, tell your paramount ruler not to worry. He needs recognition. He will be recognized. Tell him not to worry. I know what I'm doing. Also, I'm not watching so every man don't have recognized. Eneka, everything will start by strategy Wayo, Melembe,
if you love me, I will love you. Now so you, even anyway.
So I want to tell the Paramount of Eneka and all other communities in Eneka that I've been seeking for recognition. I cannot live and leaving you like that. You must go with something as I'm going. That is very no amount of blackmail will stop me. No amount of blackmail. I just want to tell you, just calm down. Just calm down. When I make a promise, I will fulfill that promise. But not at your own time. It is in my own time when I think it is now convenient for me to do it. Now, let me also say, so the gentleman has been worrying me about the government secondary school in Eneka. I say if there's one school that returned to a standard school in this state, it will be government secondary school in Eneka. So go home and sleep. What you will see from this month coming, you'll be shocked of how government secondary school in Eneka will be. But I told him one thing. I've been to that school
2 times without going with security apparatus or the machinery of government. I went there with only 1 car. And I discovered that you people have taken the land of the school. But you see, I told the students, I said, look, you know our people, now they've taken the land of the school. And government goes there now to say, look, this is not your land, it's our land. And we bring down those buildings. Then they will say, oh, look at what he has done. This security man is a wicked man. But you know what you took is not your own. If you know you took our property there, well, it's your business. When the owner comes, you have to leave. And the government is the owner. So, see, these are the things we must be careful. That something does not happen today does not mean it will not happen tomorrow. Or if it does not happen tomorrow, it does not happen to not happen any other day. So you must be very, very careful. Because if we go there and then you see that your property is in government land, what do you want us to do? We will go and buy another land to build another school for the same school? No. So if you know you are involved, go and begin to pray. If you are a prayer warrior, continue to pray. But I can tell you, that prayer will not work where I am. Anybody who knows me know that. But once I've made up my mind and believe that what I'm doing is right, if you like, let the whole people team up. As far as my conscience is clear, I will do what is right at all times. It doesn't matter any gang of anybody, no matter whatever you say. If you like, go and buy newspaper owners. Put any story you want to put in front pages. I don't even bother about it. I don't bother about it. If you like, go and call those who want television houses. Bring people there, put stories to demonize me. It's their business. I'm not worried, but you are worried. So, I will do the right thing. I will do the right thing. Today is for us to flag off these important routes. It's not to talk politics. At the appropriate time, we'll start talking politics. We have not done anything, people are crying. What if one will do something, what will happen? You can see how people are crying every day. So when I see them crying, it is sweet to me, and it pain them.
I see they pain them, you go they sweet us. I see they sweet us, you go they pain them.
So, let me just tell you, each time I wake up, I take newspaper, front page. They say, Wike, he did this, he did that. I will laugh. If there's somebody close to me, I say, well, I found one bottle of Venetia, make them be uncomfortable, make them to be having sleepless night. At the appropriate time, whatever required to be done will be done. Nobody can threaten me, not one. And nobody has my life. It's only God that will say the day I will die. Because you that is saying that you will do this, you will do that, just be careful. Before you know it, you don't go. You know? So, just all of us should be calm. You've read what is happening in PDP, this and that and that and that. Nothing has happened yet. But by the grace of God, something will happen. The basic thing is, look at us concentrating in giving our people good governance. What is good governance? Good governance is making the people to be happy. Good governance is providing the basic infrastructure for the people. Good governance is not about party. Providing good governance is about leadership. We are here every day flagging up projects, every day commissioning projects, even though our tenure is coming to an end. But because we believe that we can only be happy when our people are happy. Some other people are busy putting themselves together. How would they take leadership in Nigeria to loot the remaining one that is remaining, the remaining one that these other people have already kept? If you know what is going on in Nigeria, forget about all these people running around to want to rescue or save you. Watch what is going to happen. I am privileged to know. And at the appropriate time, I will tell you whom these people are. Now that I've come to Eneka to provide this basic infrastructure, I can come back to Eneka to say, look, follow me, let us go here, or let us stay here. Do they have what it takes to come and talk to you? Can they come and talk to you? It must be somebody that hears from you, that you will also hear from. Is it not? If you love me, if you follow me, if you push me. So there is love, love, love. We're in love. Is it by mouth? Tell me where love has worked by mouth. You do for this one I will do for this one. It's not what they call love. But this one, you have not provided anything for my people. You've not come to ask them what they want. Then you want to tell them where to vote. Far, far, far. Far, far, far. So it is us that will come and meet you, see where you vote. And I know by our relationship, since when we have not deceived you, we have not told you lies, I know you follow us at the appropriate time. Don't bother about people who are talking about themselves. Talk about your people. What would my people benefit? Not what I will benefit. What my people will benefit. Now the contractor, let me tell you, we have mobilized you. This is rainy season, no? It's not rainy season. You took our money, it's not correct? So don't come and tell me the rain has been disturbing us. So if you know the rain will disturb you, return our money. Return our money now. You know, I tell with my experience in construction, I used to tell the contractor, listen, you know this is rainy season, and you know that, look, rain will disturb you. Why do you take our money and keep it in the account and use it for trading? Then we will be suffering. Why not say no? You know, there's rain. Keep the money. When the rain stops, do you understand me? We can now pay the money. I need to tell them. So if you know that rain will fall, go and find those they call rainmakers or those who stop rain. Go and pay them as part of the incidentals. So that they will also be empowered. Give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar. So go and meet them. So contractor, let me tell you, I don't want to hear, oh, in the Eneka community, this is my community. And having mobilized you, I have told the Minister of Works, I don't want to reveal the total amount, let them know where I kill you. You know, if I reveal that, the community boys will come and hold you without knowing how much you even spend in the construction of the road. When they hear billion, billion. But they don't know that out of that billion, almost 800 is gone for the construction of the road and payment of salaries. But what I would enjoy the contractor to please employ the community boys here and girls. Empower them to also be part of supply of Eneka. So try and carry them along, and you will see with the support you will get, you may finish this project even before the time you are given. Because I have told the Minister of Works, having mobilized you, by the end of this month we'll pay another money. By the end of September we are free paying you. So you cannot come and tell us, oh, variation, no variation, because I'm going to pay you as we agreed. So I don't want to hear excuses. Whatever it is, help us, let the community enjoy this road. And let the entire community. When I told him about that I did Rupoku to Eneka, he said, oh, that's okay. We did it from Eneka to Rupoku. So whichever you want to take it from. If you want to take it from Rupoku to Eneka, okay, I said no, we started from Eneka to Rupoku. He said, well, that one is over now. Now we have come here. Now we are going to the school. Have I not tried? Have I not tried? And I'm going to recognize our traditional ruler. So I thank you all of you for coming out in mass to give us this support. And I can assure you, God is infinite mercy will continue to bless all of you for the support you have been giving to our state, for your prayers that God has been able to use us to change the state. On this note, let me invite the Deputy Governor and their leaders to join me to flag off this Umesara internal roads in Eneka. Thank you and God bless you.
If we can bless you, we can bless you. Yes, sir, we can bless you. Oh, we can bless you. We can bless you. Yes, sir, we can bless you. But they use we can. Yes, sir, we can bless you. Oh, if we can bless you, we can bless you. I never leave you. Unless you bless me. Here we can bless you. We can bless you. We can bless you. Yes, sir, we can bless you.
You know, it is better in our life to immortalize those who have contributed one way or the other. All of us know whom this Sam Mbata was. We know the role he contributed even to bring electricity in this area, right from Iguta area to Elimbu. And since he died, I've been looking for what to use to immortalize his name. So as I was coming, I said, look, I will announce it to everybody because, you know, each time you are talking, so many things come to your mind. It's not a written speech. So I've decided to rename this Igrita Elimbu Road to Sambata Road. So, and that must take effect immediately, that all those who are living along this road should clean up what they have and put it Sam Mbata Road. Thank you and God bless you.
The national anthem.
If you love me, I go love you. If you near me, I go near you. That's all you be, yo. He may do, yo. He may do, yo. That's all you be, yo. If you're not, I'm getting you. If you're not, I'm getting you. That's all you be, yo. He may do, yo. He may do, yo.
This is Channels Television. You've been watching our live coverage of the flag of the Eneka internal roads by the River State Governor, Wike. We now return to our Lagos studios to continue with our regular broadcast. And at 1:30 is Business Incorporated. Stay with us.
You've been watching a live Channels Television event.